Hi everyone, this is Anastasia from Matryoshka Tips channel. If you want to feel confident in bed but you're unexperienced or nervous, the first thing you need to understand is this. Sexual confidence doesn't come from how many women you've been with. A man can sleep with 10, 20, even 100 women and still feel unsure of himself in bed. And that's because confidence isn't about quantity. It's not about the number of partners. It's about how present, grounded, and connected you are in the moment. You can have a long list of experiences but still feel lost, disconnected, or stuck in your head. On the other hand, a man who's had a little experience but knows how to be, emotionally present and calm can make a woman feel more desired and safe than someone who's done it 100 times without even really learning anything. So if you're inexperienced, don't assume that you're behind or less worthy. In fact, in many ways, you're in a better place to learn the right way without ego, without, bad habits, without pretending. Women don't want a man who knows every move. We want a man who makes us feel wanted, safe and connected. And that doesn't take practice, it takes emotional maturity, and that's something you can build, even if you're starting from zero. And the first step is to stop treating sex like a performance. Because most men make the mistake of believing they need to prove something in bed, that they need to show off, impress her, or follow some, imaginary rule book. But trying to perform only creates pressure. It pulls you out of the moment and into your head. And when that happens, you're no longer with her. You're with your doubts, fears, and insecurities. And women feel that. The truth is, most women, we don't want a performance. We want connection. We want to feel your attention, your presence, your desire, not your stress. And the best way to be present is to get out of your head and into your body. If you're always thinking, judging, or comparing yourself, you will never feel grounded. So just start by learning your own body. Learn what feels good to you. Slow down, breathe, let go of shame around your own pleasure. The more connected you are with yourself, the easier it will be to connect with her. And most men never do this. They just repeat whatever they've seen or heard. But real confidence comes from knowing your body and being comfortable with it. And if you're nervous, it's okay to say it. Nervousness is human. It doesn't make you less masculine. In fact, being honest about your nerves shows strength because you're not hiding behind a fake mask. You can say something simple like, I'm excited but also a little nervous. I really like being close to you. And that kind of honesty builds trust. It makes her feel special and it makes you feel more in control, not less. Another powerful tip: don't pretend to know everything. Instead, be curious. Ask her what she enjoys. Pay attention to her reactions, her breathing, her expressions, the way she moves, and respond to that. Adjust, communicate. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can ask things like, do you like this? Or want it slower? Or even just, whisper, you feel amazing. The small, real moments like that are what makes intimacy unforgettable. And the more you stay present and responsive, the more natural everything becomes. And a lot of guys believe they need to be dominant or aggressive to turn a woman on. But in reality, confidence isn't about dominance. It's about emotional clarity. If you can express desire without pressure, take the lead without arrogance, and listen without losing yourself, that's what makes a woman feel safe and attracted. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to act like someone you're not. Just be calm, curious, and engaged. And don't forget, real sexual energy starts way before the bedroom. It builds in how you talk to her, how you touch her hand, how you look at her. If she already feels emotionally connected to you, the physical part becomes easy. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to show up with presence and interest. Also, never confuse sex with validation. If you're trying to prove your worth, through sex, you will always feel insecure no matter how many women you sleep with. But if you treat intimacy as a shared experience, something that you both explore together, then it becomes fun, relaxed, and real. You stop worrying about how good you are and start focusing on how connected you feel. And that's when real confidence shows up. Not loud, not fake, but calm and powerful. So if you've been telling yourself that you're not ready because you don't have experience, stop. Experience doesn't guarantee confidence, connection does. So start by being honest. Learn your body, breathe, communicate, and let go of pressure and show up as yourself, not someone who's trying to impress, but someone who's ready to connect. And that's what women want, and that's what will make you unforgettable. That, not the number of partners, but the way you make her feel when she's with you. Hope you liked the video, guys. Subscribe to see more content like that. Like the video if you really enjoyed, and join my Patreon for more personalized advice. See you in the next one. Bye!